On 7th October 2023, Israel saw an attack which could not be defined in words. Raw, heinous, barbaric, still not apt. Terrorist group Hamas had entered Israel, attacked and killed the civilian population wherever they could find. People screaming, running, trying to hide. They returned to Gaza taking hostages. Terrorists entered their home, not even sparing one-year-old baby. It was not just the Israelis who reeled from shock over the unexpected attack. Take a look at Aarti Rana's report.
October 7th, 2023 will always be remembered for one of the world's deadliest terror attacks. On that day, Hamas terrorists stormed across the border from Gaza into Israel in what would become the worst attack in the country's history. At the end of the Jewish holiday of Sukkot, the terrorists launched their assault by land, air, and sea. They had actually managed to penetrate what was always thought to be a fortress with ease. A year later, the confirmed death toll from the attack, including hostages killed in captivity, has reached 1,205 on the Israeli side. Terrorists abducted 251 hostages on October 7th, 97 of whom are still captive in Gaza. 33 hostages are dead. It was the first invasion of Israeli territory since the 1948 Arab-Israeli War. The governments all over the world denounced the attack and described it as terrorism, while some Arab and Muslim majority countries blamed Israel as the root cause of the attack. In the week following October 7, the Israeli Air Force dropped 6,000 bombs on Gaza. A complete siege was ordered. And by October 27th, Israel had begun a full-scale ground operation in Gaza. The impact of the conflict spread as other regional groups began attacks in what they called solidarity with the Palestinians. Houthi rebels in Yemen began launching attacks on commercial ships in the Red Sea, disrupting a key global trade route. Global concerns over a wider conflict grew when a strike hit the Iranian consulate in Syria, killing 16 people. And tensions rose again when Hamas political leader Ismail Haniyeh was killed in Tehran while attending the funeral of Iran's former president. By the middle of September, Israel declared a new goal of the war: to return roughly 60,000 Israeli citizens displaced due to Hezbollah rockets in the northern part of the country. Days later, a coordinated attack on Hezbollah pagers and walkie-talkies across Lebanon killed 37 and injured nearly 3,000. Bombings and air strikes across Lebanon followed, killing hundreds, including Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah. Iran retaliated to the killing of Nasrallah by firing hundreds of missiles into Israel. On the eve of the first anniversary of October 7th, Israeli air attacks have battered Beirut's southern suburbs in the most intense bombardment of the Lebanese capital in years. It's a year since Hamas launched an attack on Israel, catapulting the region into a war and a humanitarian crisis that threatens to engulf the region. The families of hostages have been demanding a ceasefire. The conflict is expanding, and with it, any chance of peace appears to be dwindling. Aarti Rana, DD India.